The 12 days of secret Christmas, the 12 days of secret Christmas, the 12 days of secret Christmas, and that's all I got.
So I missed the Project Frost this year because it was moved early and I was expecting it to be on around the same time. So even though this is not a Project for Awesome video in the sense that it was posted on the day, I still think that this is helping to decrease world suck by sending this little girl some Christmas cards. So here's how I made some Christmas cards for the little girl who asked for them. Miss Addie. Hope you like them.
Hey guys, this is what you are going to need. So you're going to need some wrapping paper, some white cardstock, punches if you want, stamps for the 3 cards I'm doing. And I've also got some ink as well as a paper cutter. And there you have it. Oh, and scissors. So I've pre-cut the paper here to half size of the 8.5 and my 11. And I'm just going to glue it to the wrapping paper. So that's what you kind of see here. I'm making sure to leave some extra on the edge because I was going to punch it there. And then I decided I wasn't. So, yes. So I'm just folding down one set first. One set, yes. One side. And then from there, I'm just folding the other ones. All of these folds are going to be hidden by the other piece of cardstock. You're going to need 2 halves of the cardstock for each card. So I've got 6 pieces total. Once this final flips down, we will move on to the next step. Look at that, brilliant. And there are my 3 cards. There's the Santa one, the stripe one, and snowflakes. And here we're going to make some tags for the front. So I just got some brown cardstock that wasn't in the first shot. But I've got different kinds of stamps for each one as you saw laid out before. So this is just me making a mess. I couldn't do the penguin right, so you're seeing me do it like 3 times. And then I'm going to hold it up here to show you there's the stamps. So from here we're going to cut them out. You can have a tag punch, but I didn't have that, so I'm just going to freehand it and then use my straight cutter to make it more clean, I guess. So there's the 3 tags for each of the 3 cards. That's what it looks like when I'm done, and I've punched a hole in the top because I'm going to use some ribbon as well, which also wasn't in the front screen. These are just some glue dots. They like raise up the tag so it looks like it's a 3D effect. And there's the tag on the card. And there are the other 2, so there's all 3 total. Perfect. Now we're going to do the inside. You can tell I've already attached the other piece of cardstock to the inside, and I've covered up all the folds. You don't have to do that first. You can actually stamp and do all your inside stuff beforehand. And you can actually also score the cards, which I didn't do, which is why you can see some bumping, because I folded them when they were still wet with glue. Good choices. And now I'm just stamping the insides. So each set has its own thing. So that one there you have Santa Claus. And then, of course, we've got the angel as well as the snowman. And these stamps I'm just going to use on their respective envelopes. So these are just plain envelopes, and I'm wiping the edges so that it doesn't cause a creasy line. I don't like that. Each one's going to match, so it should be pretty cute, I think. Look at them, wiping the edges, stamping it down. There's the envelope. So tree with tree, Santa with presents, and then of course the ornaments with the other Christmassy thing. So here we are, Mr. Snowman. These are just some pastels from Stampin' It Up. And I'm going to use some Q-tips here and just color it in. Don't worry, I'll zoom in for you. Look at that. So I'm just doing a few colors in different areas. I'm going to do all of the snowman first, and then I'm going to go around with a little bit of background, so I'm not too concerned if the brown comes out of the branch itself, or if the color's a little bit fuzzy. It's not a big deal. The nice thing about the pastels is that they kind of look like watercolor. I like them. They're a little bit messy. They're not like, I don't know, perfect. I'm not the perfect type. So here, you got the background. See, I'm just going around the edges loosely, and then I'm going to go in between the branches as well. And I'm going to do a little bit of color in between each of this as well. So you're going to see that the background isn't a straight color, so you just added more color to the hat, so give it more definition, and more to the snowman as well. Oh, the little bird. Can't forget the bird. And my camera doesn't focus. And now we're going to do this. So again, just using the green super quickly, dabbing it all in, and then I'm going to go in with some red as well. And then from there, I'm going to do some swirly gigs. It's kind of cute. I like how it's just kind of fade quality. The nice thing is that you can spray these with something like hairspray or a setting spray, and then that way the pastel won't actually smudge when you shut it, which is nice. Santa time! As you can tell, I'm doing all the red first, because there's a lot of red when it comes to Santa. Here's all of his goodness, and then the green. And he's got some green on his hat, but I think I forget that part until... Oh, there we go. Look at that goodness. It's a little bit zoomed out, this guy. My apologies, but that's okay. Now I'm just doing the background because I smudged some red. It looks pretty dark now, but we're going to add some other colors in it, like I said before. And then it's going to kind of liven it up a little bit so it looks more inviting, more happy. Look, so cute. Zoom in just for you. There's some pink. And then his little Christmas lights with the stars and just adding some purple for the wiring. Little Miss Angel, she goes on top of our Christmas trees. All the red, all the green, all the purpley stuff. The camera came unfocused. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yellow. Her dress I thought was going to be really hard, but I just did some base colors. And then from there, I'm going to add the other color on top. It actually stayed pretty well. A little bit better than I thought. So, yeah. I think I to color this book like 4 times. Because the color was insane. Look at that. Why did I do her face last? Oh well. Oh, her sleeves. I also couldn't decide what color I wanted her hair to be. That's okay. And there's 3. Super colorful. Oh, and there's Gus's leg. I forgot he climbed on the table. And now we're going to write on the inside. Make sure you write on the inside before you do the final step. Because when you tie it shut to look like a present, you can't get it undone to write on the inside properly. They're meant to be opened, so I've kind of just threaded it through and then around like a present normally would, and then I'm going to tie it in a bow once the thread is through the hole on the tag. So it looks like a little present. See, there you go. It looks like the tag's on top. I'm just moving the ribbon over so it's straighter. And then we're going to put it in its respective envelope, which you can see here. And then we're going to write the address on with some silver Sharpie so it looks nice and pretty. Because I like silver Sharpies. They are awesome. And that's just me writing my address on the back. And there's the other 2 with their ribbons. Super cute. And that's it. Thanks, guys. Happy holidays.